Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm not poured into, I don't have a whole lot to give. So as a homeschool mom, it is very important for me to constantly be poured into from some source so that I can have something to give to my family, something to give to my children. Because let's be honest, teaching your kid how to read after you've gone over it how many times can be very stressful, very frustrating, and you can almost lose patience with such a sweet and well-meaning child that's not trying to make you frustrated on purpose. But again, if you're empty, there's no joy, no patience in there, you're not going to have a whole lot to give. So in the fall, I am starting a homeschool support group for moms called Better Her, Better Home. I'm a homeschool mom of 3, and I'm not very far along in this journey. I might be ahead of some, but definitely not ahead of most. And I need to be poured into, and I would like to help pour out to others. And this homeschool group is just that. It's helping us to be Proverbs 14:1 women, where we're building our house. The Bible in Proverbs 14:1 actually says a wise woman will build her house, but the foolish one will pluck it down with her own hands. And after being, maybe frustrated and bitter and, going through different things, it can be quite easy to do without even realizing it. So I want us to be poured into so we actually have more joy and things to give back into our families. But us as women, not just us as moms or not just us as wives, but you as a person, you have interests, you have passions, you have things that you like and you enjoy. So this is going to be a time for us to come together and do that. While we are together, I want us to cover 3 L's. I want us to laugh. Very, very important. We don't come together and do that enough. We will come together, complain. We talk about conflict. We talk about challenges. We talk about curriculum. Nothing wrong with that. Some of those things are probably going to be brought up in the support group. But one of my priorities is for us to just come together and enjoy one another's company and laugh, for goodness sake. The second L is life hacks. I want to know, how are you so amazing at making your dinners? Life hack is basically just a strategic technique to help your life be more effective, or to make something more effective, a system, or what do you put on your chore charts, So I want us to have a time where we can kind of share life hacks. That might just come naturally out of conversation, but bring it if you have it. The third L is a lesson. The lesson is to just recenter us, to help us to remember who God is in all of this, to alleviate some of that pressure, to look to Him as our source, to pour back into that cup, to pour back into us. So we remember, wait a minute, He's responsible for me. He's responsible for my children. He's got it, and we're good, and just get back into that place of centering and remembering where our peace and our help and our strength comes from. It comes from the Lord. So those are the 3 L's that I hope to cover. We will meet once a month on a Thursday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. We will not run through the summer. It's only for the school year. So that means it's a limited amount of time, and the topics will change for the lessons. It won't always be the same thing. I might have an overarching theme, but I'm going to leave that up to the Lord to lead and guide and steer, because you just never know. Our needs change, and I want to be flexible. So if you have questions about the dates, the first date is September 26th. I have a list of all the dates already up on a flyer. So if you need those dates, just shoot me an email, and I'll be sure to get them out to you. And I have a follow-up video that shares my why behind this whole idea of a homeschool co-op support group. So hopefully you watch that video and just learn a little bit more about me and my why, and I hope you'll be blessed by the group.